husband of Susan Sullivan. Susan, I'm asking you to come forward. Normally when I ask her, anything may happen, but with you all watching, she has to do it. That's right. Wearing. So I guess I was going to share a few things that I know about Susan, and I think many of you know, but maybe not everyone does. And the first thing that I would share, besides her just being a doll, is that she sets very high standards for herself. She'll throw herself into things that most people wouldn't even think about, and sometimes she'll drag me with her. So we climbed Mount Rainier, we ran a marathon, and those are things that I wouldn't have chosen to do. Sometimes she can't even get me to do it. So she biked to Portland with Steve because I wouldn't go.
Erica was there too.
That's right.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that you could put in front of Susan that she wouldn't try to tackle. And that's one of the first amazing things about her. And the second thing, that is kind of related to the thing, but it's not the same, is that there's only one way to do something if you're Susan, and that's the right way. I will slide by in almost any fashion and get to the end line, and that's pretty good. I give myself full credit. Susan does the whole deal, and she does it the way it's supposed to be done. And if you ever looked at her Outlook task list, it'd be this thing that, for me, I wouldn't even think about doing half those things, much less writing it down and then holding myself accountable. And she won't end the day unless that thing has been vetted and everything is checked. It's an amazing process. It's a learning process for me every day.
Some people get help for that kind of thing.
That's true. And so you might wonder, how do you throw a party for a woman like that, where the bar's so high and you have to do it right? Well, I did it the right way, and I got Susan to do it. So, for all of you enjoying this party, thanks, Susan, because I had nothing. But I would say the third thing that I realized about Susan is that, for all these things, these bars she sets for herself and all the work that she does to accomplish them, she gives herself no credit for it. She would say her slate is blank, and the only thing that matters to her is the time she spends with people like you, those moments that make her laugh, or the conversation she has with you where, she'll come back and tell the story afterwards about so-and-so, and they said this. And that is what really matters. So I wanted to say thank you first of all, to Jill for organizing this toast thing, for her family for coming out from Wisconsin and Minnesota. And it was no small, if you ask them about that trip, that's a story. But to all of you for coming out tonight, because I know that when she thinks back on her 50th birthday, the fact that you all were here, that's what's going to make it worthwhile and make the next 50 years worth looking forward to. So let me say thank you. Here's to Susan. I also want to take this opportunity. There's a tradition, and I'm not going to follow it, but the Wisconsinians, they sing Happy Birthday like a dirge. I mean, it's the key of lower C, and it takes about 45 minutes. But I'm going to encourage us all, just for a moment, to raise a glass and sing Happy Birthday to the woman I love. Did you have a cake?
I have a cupcake.
Did you organize that?
Oh, my cupcake.
Here it is. Go get it. Does somebody here smoke? There's one that doesn't, I know.
We got a candle.
Oh, candle.
I've got a lighter.
Oh, that's probably better. All right, everybody.
All right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susan. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. It really means a lot to me.